Hey, welcome. Feel free to sit back, relax. We're gonna do a little bit of crafting tonight, assuming I don't knock myself asleep. Hey everyone, Lauren here, Colory Kitty, Stampin' Up and all that. What's happening tonight is we're doing a KIS kind of card. KIS being keeping it simple. That's my theme for tonight, and I think it's a really good theme, especially with I'm exhausted. Hey, Jenny. Hey. I am sleepy. Hey, hey. All right. So, classic me is almost prepared, but not quite. So I'm just gonna get a little more preparation going here because I realize I am almost ready for the video. I'm exhausted, seriously. I am really, really tired. Like, I'm just beyond exhausted. And of course, after work, I was running some errands and then my phone's ringing. So it was pretty funny. Okay, so I had 3 errands tonight. Let me do a little bit of storytelling here. 3 errands. So I'm on my way home from work. First, it was, okay, go to dog store number 1. I went to 2 dog stores today. Pet stores, because the store in mind had exactly what we're looking for Buddy and Ivy, because we picked up the right type of harness for them last night, and then we need another one. So the quest today that I took this on is go get the second one. Unfortunately, the Milton stores don't have it in stock anymore, so it was okay, next best was actually Oakville on my way home, which worked out really, really well because excuse me, as I choke myself here. It was on my way home, and they had what I was looking for. So it was a quick in and out done. Okay, that was one step of tonight. And then the second one was we needed some groceries. So I strategically planned where I got the dog harness is the same parking lot where I got the groceries. Cool. Excellent. Because I was really strategic in my plan tonight. Alright, and then I came back into town, and then I had to get to the pet store again. I know, funny, because my dog food order was in. I'm just doing a thing here, because I'm checking last week's video, which is not going very well. So I had to go get the dog food for the doodles, because I have to order it, which is all good. Oh, I'm doing this the wrong way. Hold on, I'm trying to do this. Okay, I'm so disorganized. So I got the dog food, and then so here's the actual story here. Bear with me a moment. I just gotta kind of pull up the screen because I can't pull up my phone for some reason. It's being a pain. I'm in the parking lot. I pull into the parking lot. I pull into like the best parking spot possible. Okay, and I'm trying to park, and my phone rings. It's my mom over something kind of silly. So I'm in this parking spot. My truck's still on because I'm running the ignition so I can like talk to her and find out what it is she's looking for. And we're going on about whatever the topic is kind of thing. Anyway, so while I'm talking to her, I just need to pull up another more website on my screen here, is I'm kind of looking off. So when I'm sitting in the truck, for some reason when I'm on the phone, I kind of look away. I don't know why, but I do. I look away, and I happen to be looking in a general direction, talking. So of course my face, and I'm talking and talking and talking. And I suddenly realize there's a car right there, staring at me. This lady, and she's trying to talk to me, hand signals and that. And I'm like, huh? I think she wanted my parking spot. I'm like, I'm on the phone here. So it's like, you're not getting my parking spot. Anyway, and I guess she was ticked off that I didn't move, because it's like, because I'm still sitting there, ignition on, talking on the phone. So it's like, I'm not moving my parking spot. Alright, anyway, so there, I'm slightly organized. Okay. Last week was February 15th. I don't know if I'll have to, oh, you can't see this, okay. But it was just funny, like, with this parking lot thing. And then she gets out, and she walks by me, because I'm still on the phone, trying to go over some stuff. And then, yeah, so she was not happy that I had the spot she wanted, and I'm like, too bad. It like first come first serve, people. Like, come on. Like, it was a good spot too because it's right by the pet store. I didn't have to walk too far. Anyway, it was just funny. So it's like my night's just like blah. So I'm here. I'm exhausted. I'm here. All right. So last week's video. Oh wait, I'm not done checking. Oh my god. I'm getting there. Almost there. Okay, last week's video on Facebook, we had 3 commenters. I'm just doing a quick check at YouTube in case there was anything. And nope. No comments on YouTube, but that's okay. Okay. So after a good 5 minutes of dialogue, we're going to get started. Okay, so there's 3 people from last week. I'm going to put their names aside. I got to get the spinny wheel ready. So, because I already have these made, I don't have to make another. I just got to repurpose one of these. So, oh, there's my notes. Yeah, I guess I should be cautious of what recycled paper am I putting these on. Anyway, but it was just kind of funny in the parking lot. This lady, like, trying to communicate to me that she wanted a parking spot. And I'm like, Anyway, and yeah, it was funny. So, there's my scattered topic of the night. Alright, so I'm putting my little spinny indicator on the wheel that has 3 thingies. Alright, so here we go. And then let's loosen it up. Give it a couple test runs. There we go. There we go. It's working. It's working. It's working. Okay, so we're good to get started. Okay, now we can get on with the evening. Oh yeah, so then the phone call with my mother. This is how much she loves the dog so much, okay? We saw her Tuesday night, okay? So then she claims last night at 8:30, she thought we were standing outside the house barking our dogs. No, we were home eating dinner at that time. It's like, oh my god. Okay. That's how much she loves the doodles, and she really wants to see them. And it's like, we weren't even there. We were home here. Anyway. And it's like a 20-minute drive. So it's not like, oh, we're just out there for something to do and not knock the door and say hi with the dogs. Anyway, whatever. Okay. So to recap, last week's video is, this was a card I received, and I decided to kind of sort of case it, give or take. So the original one I made is this, using Stamped with Love stamp. I had to think what it was called. Yeah, I'm already done for the night. And I've got the envelope, so you get a card. I did some coloring with the, whatever color this is. Pale papaya. Yes, let's test me on my colors tonight. That'll be fun. Alright. The red, I believe, is real red. Anyway, and I got 5 hearts happening. So that's a cute, pleasant card. So then I made that, and I'm like, I'm going to make another one. So this is another one of the same card. I always have my sweater bugging me with my microphone. So same card, but done differently. Oh, and this pale papaya paper is retired paper, by the way. I should clarify. This one was done with the Flight and Airy paper. Again, the same stamp. Done with Fresh Freesia. There we get the colors. And I used the same one, so you get a card in the hearts. I cut the birdie from the birdie Flight and Airy paper. And I stamped an extra of the envelope and did that. So that was cool. Alright. So then last week's video, this is the card I actually did on video. So this one's done, I believe, in Lost Lagoon to try to match the birdie. Birdie's holding an envelope, which is kind of cute. I Like You, which is slightly embossed, but I don't like how it turned out, even with the dots there. But it was a fun experiment. And then I also embossed the black on this here. And then the highlights, I think, is Flirty Flamingo. I know you can't really tell, but there's a little bit of pink on there. So that's the 3 cards. So Jenny's voting for the blue card. She is in the list. So let me put the one that's not available away. So these are the 3 cards we're drawing for, as in someone will pick one of these. So let's put these off to the side now, and let's do the spinny wheel. We got 3 people. So I'm gonna try to do this, And here we go. And I hear a doodle nearby. Actually, there's two of them. I can't tell which is which. Oh, that's Princess nearby. Hey, Princess, you want to come say hi? Nope. She's very independent. Come on. Come on. Come say hi. Oh, can we see little Princess? This is Princess Ivy. Is this the first time you're showing yourself on video, Princess? Oh, now Buddy's jealous. Come on. Oh, who's that good girl? Who's that good little princess? Oh, Princess Ivy. Princess Ivy says she's hungry. She's always hungry. Oh, and Buddy's here too. Come on, both kids. Oh, we do have both of them. See, that's Buddy's paw. Oh, we got the. I know I can't show too well because we got stuff everywhere and I got things happening. I don't know what I'm doing here. All right. Hi, Buddy. Hey, come on. A little more in. There we go. Good boy. So we got Buddy and Ivy. Ivy and Buddy. Oh, they're so cute. They got a new trick. They're shredding our couch. Are you going to help Mommy spin? Are you going to help Mommy? Oh, I love my doodles. Okay. So that was a fun doodle moment. All right. Now we're going to spin. And now they run away. Here we go. And number 2 is Evelyn. Evelyn, who is my friend in California, where, let me clarify, when it comes to stuff like this, I like doing this for more than just Canadians. So let me clarify. Now, it's when it's a product purchase, that's a little different. But yes, Evelyn, who is busy right now dealing with chaos, she is one of our biggest supporters online. So she is awesome. All right, so she has won. I will get in touch with you, Evelyn. Jenny, you know her name. Excellent. But yeah, so I'll be in touch with her on which card she wants. Actually, I just mailed her too. A little bit of a name drop. So Evelyn does a lot of animal rescues. She loves cats. She is one of the cat ladies out there. Like, obviously, everyone that says she's a cat lady thinks they're the ultimate cat lady. But to me, there's so many cat ladies out there. She is definitely a cat lady. I forget how many cats she has on the property right now. Like, once in a while I'll be like, give me a roll call. Who do we have? And it's like, oh my god, I cannot keep up with all the kitty cats. She's got several. She's been lately dealing with Hook's Homebound Rescue, I think is the name of the organization she's helping now. And I just sent out in the mail a package of 10 cards. That way she can use for thank you cards for the volunteers and stuff. But yeah, she definitely has adorable kitties. She also runs an online internet radio station. And the radio station mascot, her name is Sister. Sister is a kitty. Meow. And every time someone DJs on her station, must play Sister's song. And Sister's song is... This is how tired I am. I know. Is you know what? I'm gonna have to look it up because I'm having such a blonde moment tonight. Oh my goodness, I am so tired. I don't want to get the name wrong. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know it. Is The Sound of Silence. Now, famously, the song is a Simon and Garfunkel version. However, Sister only will listen to the Disturbed version. Only. If you play the other version, she will freak out. So it's really cute. And you know what? It was until I got Buddy and Ivy that I never really understood that some animals really take to music and TV and that. Because these two doodles, they love TV. And it's like, how? Like, Toby was not like that. Alright, I don't even know where I'm going to put stuff. I'm so disaster tonight. Alright, anyway. Okay, so I'm going to put so I got 3 spinny wheels for future. And we'll see next week who we have. And I don't know who we're going to have. We definitely have one person running. Okay, well, now we're going to finally get started with tonight's card. Yay! Alright, so back to what I was trying to say in the beginning, and I just derailed myself because I am tired, and I realized I grabbed 2 pieces of white cardstock and I only need 1. That's how much I'm tired tonight. Alright, so keeping it simple. KIS. Keeping it simple. That's tonight's theme. And yes, I painted my nails recently. Horribly done, but they look pretty good actually. I told a friend, choose my nails for next week. So, and yes, my sweater's bugging me. So I might over time be like, hey people, help me choose a nail color. So we'll see. But I already told someone they get first choice for next week. So we'll see what they come up with. That will be interesting. If you got color choices for the future, let me know. This color, I don't even know what color this is. I got the bottle here actually. This is what I used. I don't even know what color it is. The Color Workshop nail polish. It's old. It doesn't even tell me the color, but this is the color. Like a turquoisey, bluey, green. I don't know. It was just, I knew this was kicking around, so I just grabbed it. Like, I'm gonna paint my nails in this color. So, alright, I'll explain what I'm doing in a moment. Because I start cutting paper without describing what the heck I'm doing. Wow, I am not scattered tonight. Okay, so I cut initially. I took one piece of cardstock, the full sheet. I cut this at 5.5 by 8. It's 8.5 long. Okay, then the second half of the 5.5, I cut it down to 5.25 by 4. That way I've got 2 of these. I only need 1 tonight. I can use 2 actually. Well, I'll use 2. But it's a great way of max, because I find when I cut down one of these, I gotta cut it down the size so I know what the heck I'm doing. Alright, and this is actually really simple cards tonight. And then this leftover piece, I keep as scraps. So I've got a wholly big bag of scraps here. And then this little tiny piece, I just pitched these because they're so small that I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Or also have white paper all over. Okay, we're gonna get started. And I got an extra white piece of cardstock for no reason. That's my night tonight. Alright. So, I'm not going to show you the card yet. You know what? Let's wait. Because let's build it and see if we can figure out what I'm doing. So, fold my white cardstock card base in half once I figure out what I'm doing. And then grab the bone folder and give it a nice burnish edge. And yeah, my sweater is always bugging me. Anyway. Okay, got that. So, there's our card base. So obviously, one of these can go on the inside. That's why I was like, I could use both. So let's do that now. Let's put one of these on the inside. I might change my mind as we go. I might stamp something on the inside, actually. But I don't know yet. We'll see. This is the Stampin' Seal Plus, which is awesome. It's my favorite. Now, I'm so tired. Let's see if I mess up my orientation of my card. I've been doing that a lot lately, actually. I go build a card and I build it upside down. Now that I got this on the inside, who knows what I'm going to do? Alright, so, Sale-A-Bration. Let's recap, because Sale-A-Bration is 1 week left. Super important. Sale-A-Bration, Sale-A-Bration, or something like that. I'm so tired. This is only once a year event in Stampin' Up! World. So it is totally worth it. If you're going to make a purchase, please purchase with me, please. But it rewards your purchases. So what happens is when you spend $60 as a subtotal on just products and that, you can select one free item. This is an example of a free item. Is this beautiful Sunny Days paper. If you've been following me for the past nearly 2 months, we had the Flight and Airy paper, which featured last week's card. We had the Most Adored paper. We've had the Softly Stiff Fold. I think I've used it at one point. Coming up in my next week's class is Trusty Tools. I haven't done with it you publicly yet, but next week's video will be in theme with the Trusty Tools. Probably the replay of my card class, so that's going to be exciting. This is the only time to do this. And it's not just paper. There's embellishments, there's ribbon, there's stamps as well. And they also have kits this time. The Memories and More, not Memories More. The notebook kit is available as Sale-A-Bration free. The Robot Buddies is also available as a freebie. Oh, and the Just Kidding paper, which I just recently crafted. Let me show you the card. With the little girly girl was another Sale-A-Bration item. So Sale-A-Bration, this is the best time of the year for it. It may be the worst time of the year because, everybody's got, financial stuff and that, but it's what it is. And then this one, I believe, Sale-A-Bration stamp set. This is the $120 value. So every $60 increment, you can get a free item. Or you can save up the first $60, wait for the $120 version and get this with an embossing folder. The embossing folder is here somewhere. I'm not finding it right now. But yeah, there's so many great items. They also have, there's the Jungle Pals, the Jungle Critters stamps. They also have the Jungle Critters dies as well. Like, Sale-A-Bration is awesome. So I've been crafting most of my videos with Sale-A-Bration. Alright, so we're going to use the stamp set tonight, actually. We're going to use Urine, is it Urine My Thoughts? Did I use this stamp? Yeah, I did. Okay, we'll come back to that. Actually, yeah, we'll get there. No, we'll do some stamping now. Okay, here's the part where I get really distracted. All right, so stamp set, photopolymers, which I do like. Let's do You're in My Thoughts because I really like that theme. So I'm gonna more or less do the same card as I did. I'm just trying to fit this on a block, and it fits just perfectly on block number or block letter B. There's a B on there. And the color we're using tonight is Pebble Path, which I'm starting to like this color. And I think I want to get this color in cardstock. And it might be on my future order because my March class is featuring this color. It's growing on me. Alright, so I'm just going to stamp there. So let me explain what I did, because I already know where I'm going with this, but we'll explain in a moment. Is kind of middle but offset, not directly center. That's another thing about keeping it simple is, it doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be centered. Just somewhere on there, on that white piece of 4 by 5 1/4 is You're in My Thoughts. And that is the only stamping on the front of the card. And I'm just cleaning my stamp. And then, because I'm in a stamping mood, we're going to stamp the inside of the card. And we're going to use the same stamps. We've got some options here. I'm going to use this leafy version. I don't think I've used it yet. So let me pull that one out. I'm going to need a bigger block, I believe. So I got one prepped. I was going to put these away at the start of the video, but I'm like, I'll just leave them out because I might need them. So just pull that. There's a leafy stamp. Put that off to the side. Bring this back in. So I know it's hard to tell, but I have a white piece of paper on top of a white piece of paper. So I got the right side that I want. Now, first time using a stamp, give it a good rub. Makes the ink adhere to it a lot better. And then give this a good round. Okay, and then have at it. And to the bottom right corner. There we go. That actually looks demented, but that's okay. I didn't realize it was going to look like that. But it's still pretty. Where that little piece just on its own is kind of weird. However, we can fix that. Maybe it's meant to have some blooms. So let's add some blooms. Just when I thought I was done stamping, I'm not. Alright, so back to the stamps. I'm just going to grab a little bit of floral here. And before I do anything, it helps to just kind of... Oh, that lines up perfectly. So what I just did is I laid it down where it's supposed to go, and I just put the block over and just picked it up. Okay, so this is meant to be a multi-stage stamp. And then the key thing is to remember, I'm using Pebble Path again because I'm just using it tonight, is to remember the positioning of where I just put these. Doesn't have to be perfect, but there we go. Now that fills in the picture so much better. Okay. Oh, of course, it would have helped if I did different color, but it's okay. It's okay. You know what? My positioning still could have been better, but that's okay. Because I still got that gap there. Oh, I am so tired. Okay, I keep telling you that all night. I'm tired. Makes me more animated in a way with my dialogue and, you know, randomness and sleepy and whatever. Alright, but that is, as far as I can predict, all the stamping we're doing tonight. Okay. So my tower of blocks, I'm just going to slide these over there. All right, we got that done. Now let's look at this paper for a moment, because we're talking about Sale-A-Bration. Put these off to the side for a moment, because I've used some of this already. Let's take a peek at the paper, in case this strikes your fancy. If it does, please let me know. So I've got some clouds, which yes, I've cut some out. And even this side's pretty too, where clouds and the raindrops. Beautiful paper. The color family, if I remember, I'll read out in a few minutes. Another sheet. So pretty much there's 2 sheets of each style kind of thing. So there we go. And then here's a nice floral thing happening with the red. And then on the back side is a nice plain grid thing, which is just still simple and really pretty, you know. And then of course the same piece of paper. So 2 and 2. I haven't used much of this actually. A nice greeny floral thing happening here. I love the rainbows. That's part of what drew me to this paper, was the rainbows, because last year or the year before, I forget the timeline, we had another Sale-A-Bration paper that had rainbows. So I'm thinking of pairing this paper with the old paper. I'll have to go find it, because it just suits the concept. I think they go together. So I love the rainbows. I call them rainbows anyway, even though they're not very rainbowy. If you like strawberries, here you go. And then here's a whole whack of bumblebees and bugs, which doesn't do me as well, but it's still really cute. And then there's the floral strawberries. Yeah, I have no words tonight, and I just whacked the camera. Here's a floral for real. Yes, floral. I got the right words. Cute. Didn't wow me as much, but still really pleasant. Still really nice. And then this is all suns. Suns. I love this side. I don't even know what I'm going to craft with it yet, but I'll have to think of something. And again, and then I think this is the last one, is we got cherries, if you love cherries. Hey, Laura. And then we have just a nice lineage thing happening, which is really cool. And that's it. So this paper can be yours for free with a $60 order, assuming it's still available. I guess I should check that. Yeah, fun. Promote a paper that might not be available. It's classic me. I'll do a quick peek-see. And then we'll get to crafting what the plan is tonight. Since I'm going to take an hour again, as usual. Because I seem to be classically an hour lately. I ramble, I babble, I talk and talk and talk. Alright. So the Sale-A-Bration, I know you can't see much on my phone, but we got stamps, memories and more, cards and envelopes, more stamps, father leaf theme. There's the notebook one. There's some embossing folders, which that does interest me. This paper is a big paper set. It's the Delightfully Eclectic. I might get it. There's the Just Kidding, the Robot Buddies. This one, Heartfelt Hellos. I have that stamp set. It is really nice. There's the Most Adored, embellishments, ribbon. There's the Sunny Days. Still on the website. And we got baby theme, animals. We got cutesy. We got watermelon colors. And then there's the Fight and Aries, softly stippled. And trusty tools. And that's on the $60 value. There's also a list for the $120 value. We're not going there right now. I go with affordable. Okay. So I'm going to keep this sheet in play. The rest of these I'm going to put away. And assuming I don't talk for another half hour, this will actually go pretty fast, but I could be wrong. Okay. We will need dimensionals, because dimensionals are awesome. And you need scissors for this, although smaller scissors the better. So pretty much, what I did was, the edges, I cut some clouds. So we're going to do that now. It can also just cut out and then trim as needed. So let me just get this going because, alright. So I like the edges because I'm obsessed with edges. I do it all the time, even in my card classes. I'll give everybody the centerpieces and I'll do the edges for myself. I just have that weird OCD thing about I gotta use it all. Alright, so that's one cloud cut. And then I'm gonna bring back our piece. So essentially, the clouds are gonna go around that phrase. So I got that, and I like to take from each side. So there's a little itty bitty cloud here, and that's the plan. Oh yeah, it's a fun way of using the brain to think, how can I maximize the materials I'm using? You know what I mean? And that's how I kind of see it, because my word of the year is resourceful, and I'm rolling with it. So I got that, and then just kind of keep going. Actually, I'm going to grab those ones. I'll use both of these half clouds. Initially, when I made the first version, I did not stamp it yet. I kind of stamped halfway through, but this time I thought, no, I'm just going to stamp it and work around that "You're in My Thoughts" stamp. Kind of like a melancholy, nice, "You're in My Thoughts" kind of card, I guess. That's one weird way of putting it. Alright. So then that's another. I just like doing the borders. Alright, so we got nice. And yes, I need to get better scissors. I was doing a Zoom presentation with the team last year. They're like, you need to get the paper snips. I'm like, I know, I have a set, but I've lost them in my art room. I really have. They're here somewhere, but. And of course, I'm cutting fast. Normally, I would just take my time. But I'm going a little fast because I'm trying to be mindful of everybody's time, because I can talk for hours. Alright, got that. And I hear one of my doodles is having a good time up there. Oh, there's two clouds in this mess. Yeah, the doodles I've been sharing like a kind of like a rawhide kind of white bone thingy. And they've been chewing it down for the last couple weeks, like last week and, yeah, about a week and a week, yeah. That it's almost depleted. And it was a gift from my mother, of course, my mother. And she's already like bought them another one. With the hint, bring the doodles, we want to see them. Anyway. But yeah, my week has just been busy, busy, busy. We did the dog park yesterday. They loved it. They got to meet a new friend at the dog park, which is cool. Because they're good kids. Alright. I need different kind of cloud. Try to swap up some of the colors. And really just form around the stamp, the clouds, and then when done, glue them on with dimensionals. And that's really the keeping it simple card tonight. And then that panel goes on to the front of the card base. Alright. So I might... it's slightly directional. I'm making it harder because I kind of cut an extra piece that ain't gonna work. Actually, it will. There we go. So I gotta get more on the left side. It does help if it is slightly directional, because clouds tend to be flatter on the bottom and fluffy on the top. So I realized I could reverse them. I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't look as good. Alright, we got a dark gray one down here. Let's get that one. That way, work back some color. What was the color family in this? I never read it. Let's read it. We got basic black, crushed curry, petal pink, pool party, poppy print, shaded spruce. Oh, okay. So pebble path doesn't work, but it does work, you know. I think at the time it was just nearby, and I stamped it, and I'm like, I like it. Alright, there's another cloud. Need some good clouds going, eh? Alright, let's see here. Ooh, let's get one of the bottom ones. Try to fill in the space. And as you can tell, I did not prep ahead because I'm cutting all these tonight. There we go. Well, that looks kind of cool. Actually, let's keep that one up there. That there. Can always move them around. Let's get another bottom one. I'm debating. I'm gonna go with more edge there. I'm gonna use these two, which might be a little tight for fit, but it should work. And you know what? Earlier tonight, when I was half prepping, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come up with some dialogue for tonight, and of course I forgot. Until now. So, I'm going to try to remember this now because I think it's interesting. Is anybody who's watching, whether you're live or the replay, I want to assign you homework and report back to me by next week, which is my homework assignment to any of you who's willing to take it up is, doesn't have to be this card, but you know what? Go craft, make something, and I want to see it because I think we need more of that day to day, seeing that people are crafting kind of thing. So this might be a little tight, but that's okay. Because I would love to see what you come up with. I really do. Alright, I got that. I need something there, and I kind of need some filler on the inside. Da, 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 da. Looking at the stuffs. Alright, I see a possibility. Because I'm thinking of doing like a little bit of a, hey, every week, encourage you guys, make something. As much as, yes, I can always, and every week I make stuff too. But you know what? It's more fun when we're crafting together, even if we're at home and doing our own individual things, but it's also fun to share. Which is the beauty of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, is I get to show you guys cool little projects each week. So, that's my, quest to try to encourage you all. Is, hey, do a little more crafty. Because I think it's fun. Alright, so that's coming along quite nicely. I know the original one was better, I think. But I'll let you be the judge of that at the end. I'm going to cut this little cloudy cloud out. Another thing is to also keep in mind is, if you're like me or, past me, who buys whole whack of this paper and never uses it, you know what? It's just collecting dust. Crack it open, even if it's retired paper or whatever paper you got, and try something with it. Because it's meant to be loved. Crafting paper. Alright, we got that. I'm gonna add something. It's like I can't stop now. I gotta keep adding pieces. And that's something that I've been trying to do with myself this year, is stop hoarding so much paper that I'm never gonna need more paper. But I just decided more recently start using more up, and that's why I've got packs nearby of just old retired paper kicking around for, hey, if the mood strikes me, have at it. Alright, I need one more cloud, a little itty bitty one. I'm just trying to pick where I want to grab them. And then we're going to start gluing these together. Because, yeah, I'm the type, too, that I'll buy a whole bunch of paper and never use it. And I've got bins and boxes of this stuff upstairs. And I'm like, you know what? I gotta use it up. So I've been working on it. And even my paper pumpkin kits, too. That's another element. I've been slowly working on depleting those so I can just share the love of crafting. Alrighty. And then, of course, earlier today, yesterday, I don't know. I was like, I got more dialogue I want to talk about, but it's gone. Alrighty. So there we go. So it's all looking flattish. That's okay. Now, fun part, bringing the dimensionals. Now I know where everything's going. I'm going to start from the bottom, because that way it makes it a little easier to try not to make a huge mess here. And start gluing these on one at a time. And this is the part we can really utilize the edges of the dimensional sheets, because to me that's what they're there for. Alright, so I got one. That's a little crooked. Classic me. Oh my goodness. Pull it up. I got everything flopping everywhere. Alright. Better. Alright, it's kind of there. It's roughly there. Alright, so it's still half crooked, but that's okay. Oh, I cannot wait to sleep. I don't even know how I'm going to sleep tonight, because after the video, I got uploaded to YouTube. That way all the YouTube peoples can check this video, for keeping it simple. And then, I got two really cute doodles who want to go for a good walk, which I should be able to keep up tonight. Alright, you're going to get this one right in the core. But it's fun to use, and pretty much most of these clouds are just edges, which is really cool. And really, most of the time, it just takes the prep work of just enjoying crafting. Alright, that's pretty close. Alright, let's do that big one. Oh, I hear a doodle having a drink. Hey, thanks for watching, Angelique. But yeah, loving these clouds. But you'll have to, if you stay to the end, which we're not too far along, we're not too far away from that, is you can see the original version I did, because I'm curious which one looks better. And they're the same card, really. And I'm just putting all these on with the foamy dimensionals, which makes them pop up and be cool. And maximizing every little bit of my dimensional sheet. I'm glad you're enjoying. Even though I am absolutely exhausted tonight. Oh my goodness. It's been a long week. It's a short week too, go figure. And yeah, it's still a long week. Alright, let's get that one. Yeah, I'm starting to get like super quiet. That's when you know I'm tired. It's like I'm running out of topics here. I started off like the first 10 minutes just babbling on about life and stuff. And even like yesterday when I was thinking about the video, I'm like, I'm going to go on about life stuff. But then I forgot half of it. That's okay. Alright, let's get this one next. Oh, I'll think of something eventually. Oh, here's the yawns. If you're doing a yawn drinking game, there you go. Yeah, this all started the other night. Buddy woke me up at like 3 in the morning, barking at Ivy or something. I don't know. I think he could have got spooked by something. He gets spooked pretty easily at anything. And it woke me up, and I couldn't get back to sleep. So I ended up just getting up for a little while, and I got a drink, and I'm sitting there with the doodles, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? It's like 3 a.m. It's like, I want to go back to sleep. So since that night, I just been tired and not enough rest, and I don't know. So tonight, I hope I'll catch up a little more. That's the plan after the doodle walk, is hopefully get outside and get some exercise, which is a good thing too. Get the doodles some attention, and then they're gonna eat, and hopefully I can chill. I hope. Knowing me, I'll probably end up getting hyper. That happened to me earlier today. So I don't know about any of you ladies, or anybody else who's watching out there, if you're unfortunately getting spammed by all these international random men and whatever their spiel is. I don't even know anymore. So I get all riled up, and I get argumentative with them. Oh no! Yeah, like I don't have human kids. I have puppy kids, and yeah, it's just sometimes it's interesting that they don't sleep at night, or they decide it's zoomies in the middle of the night and jump on the bed. Oh my god, we had 2 weeks of the cone with Buddy where my partner would wake up in the middle of the night because he can't move because he's all pretzeled because Buddy is pinned him down in the bed with the cone. It's like, oh my god. Anyway, so my other story. See, I get easily distracted. Yeah, I know, fur babies they are, but they're so cute. So yeah, the international men and whatever they are, I don't even know anymore. I get all riled up because I get super argumentative, and I easily point out their flaws instantly of their whatever sales pitch or whatever they're trying to do. That most of them, they realize, oh my god, she knows what she knows what she's doing. She can really, you know, knock them down. And I was doing that just before I left work. Was like I got into one of them. Um, what was his thing? He claims he's American, which to me I'm like, right away, if you're saying you're in the USA, why are you contacting me up in Canada? You know what I mean? Like, to me it's like, you got nothing to do with me, I got nothing to do with you. And right away, and then of course they want a relationship, which like, yeah, it's like, look people, I'm married, I'm not doing polygamy, that's not my thing, and I'm not moving to the US, and as well, I don't do immigration visas, so there is no reason to be bugging me. So I just pretty much slam it right back at them. Of course, they don't like me, but that's okay. Anyway, but this one, and of course, this one was, what was he looking for? Honest female, God-fearing something, and it's like nothing. I'm not anti-religion. I don't follow religion. I'm not big on religion, but to me, it's like. Yeah, I love the duct cleaning ones. Oh, my partner has a great one for the duct cleaning. Anyway, but yeah, these messages from these international men, it's like because me who's trying to sell and promote myself online, I get hit by these constantly. Anyway, so all my clouds are on there, and it creates a really neat 3D. So flip it over and add some dimensionals, because I can keep talking for an hour. Anyway, so I just have fun with these international people for a little while, and then I just finally hit the block button and be done when I'm finally done. But it's like pretty much their behavior, they're showing me that they don't respect women, they don't care, they don't listen to what I'm saying. No ducks, I have some geese you can clean. That's awesome. Anyway, but like, I just put it right back at them. It's like pretty much take their words and twist it back on, yeah, I can see through the lies. I can see the BS, really. And they don't like it when they realize, yeah, I can see through the BS. And they get argumentative with me. They're telling me to calm down. And I'm like, you knocked on my virtual door or virtual window. This is what you get. Like, I know, I get pretty riled up with people. The duct cleaning ones, yeah. So my partner, well, our household, we work in HVAC. Separately. It's just irony that we're both in the same industry, actually. So he tells them We don't have ducts. It's a glycol system. And they don't know what to do. Alright, so I put dimensionals in the back of this, and then put in making sure my direction's proper, because I'm likely to put it on wrong. And then put this on. And there we go. There is a really cute You're in My Thoughts card. And then here's the original one. So there we go. Woo! We did it under an hour. I probably spent half the time, babbling and sleepy and all. But yeah, there we go. It's a really cute card, eh? And this one's got more clouds. I don't know which one's better. You guys tell me. First one or the second one? Which one's better? But yeah, this is a great way of keeping it simple. And this card being all you need is white cardstock, scissors, some stamps, some paper, and you can really do a cool 3D effect without needing a whole whack of tools. Without needing embossing folders and die cuts and heat embossing. Oh yeah, but yeah, the first one is cool. Speaking of heat embossing, because I recently got into that, turns out the powders I love so much are discontinued. Which sucks for me because I love it. And the new catalog coming up in May, they will have new embossing powders in it, but they're changing suppliers is what they're doing. So unfortunately, they won't be available to the fall. So it's like, my embossing powders. Anyway, but yeah, I like that one. Like I try to use a blend, but because I was trying to use like the edge of the paper to maximize my paper. But yeah, that's really cool. All right, everyone, thank you for watching. And I issued a challenge. Actually, this one I did not put on with dimensionals at the end, but that's okay. And this one's much more stood out. All right. So one is much more 3D than the other. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, as I issued a challenge. Hey, everybody, craft something. Enjoy some sort of creativity. All right, friends. Where's my buttons? I did not press my buttons. So yeah, the supplies for tonight was really white cardstock, the Sunny Days paper, the Pebble Path ink color, and the softly sophisticated stamps. And that is it. Super simple. All right, everyone. Bye for now. See you next week.